Welcome back, Fragrance family. It's your friendly neighborhood humble collector coming right back here on YouTube. Okay, so I'm tackling a very awesome subject. I was thinking about it because I've been in Houston this weekend for a well-deserved holiday. That's what they say. That's what they say in England. But it was just like a 2-day trip to H-Town, baby. H-Town TX, Houston, Texas. And today I'm tackling fragrances that were created in the 90s, man. Okay, so I got my senior band pep rally shirt on, and I got my leather jacket that I worked so hard for 4 years in band for. So yeah, here we go. I'm gonna start the countdown. Okay, start coming in at number 5. This was released in 1994. Really don't know if it's been reformulated since then. If somebody knows, will you please come back at me? It's CK1 by Calvin Klein. Like I said, it was released in 1994. I was a senior when this one was released. And when it was released, you could not go to a party. You could not go to a dance. You couldn't go even to a day at school without smelling this on at least somebody, you know? And to my knowledge, somebody please correct me if I'm wrong, alright? But this was the very first unisex fragrance that I remember on the market. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but to my knowledge, this is the very first one. And it comes in at number 5, CK1 by Calvin Klein. Alright, moving on with the countdown. Number 4. Now, this came out a little bit later in my high school career. I think I was a junior, because I think it was 1996 was Curve by Ralph Lauren, I think. Yeah. No, Liz Claiborne. I'm sorry. Liz Claiborne did this one. And still a very beautiful fragrance, man. That pineapple is what makes it shine, man. And you know, every now and then, if I want to feel nostalgic, I'll get this out and you know, just think back about simpler times and stuff like that. But yeah, still awesome, man. And it comes in at number 4, and that's Curve by Liz Claiborne. Coming in at number 3, Tommy by Tommy Hilfiger. Now, I like to wear this. I still like to wear this one to this day. I think this one was in 1995, so I was a sophomore by then, and I really don't remember anybody like really wearing it out. But I knew somebody that I knew an acquaintance that drowned himself in this stuff, you know, and it's a fresh, clean fragrance, man. To this day, this is still a very awesome high school fragrance, man. And you can get it for cheap too, man. I got this in a gift set for $15 at CVS. So yeah, Tommy by Tommy Hilfiger comes in at number 3. Okay, moving right down the countdown. Coming in at number 2, sorry about that, is Hugo Boss Man by Hugo Boss. This one, now I've been on record on my show as 99 by Rockwear was the very first bottle that started my collection. Okay, that's my recent collection. Okay, This one right here, Hugo Boss Man, comes in at number 2. This one was the first, like, fragrance and first bottle that I ever got, man. Not this exact bottle. I mean, obviously, I've had 3 or 4 bottles of this stuff because I loved it, man. I loved this whenever it was released. When I took a sniff of that cedar wood and that apple note, God, man. In 1995, while everybody was still wearing CK1 and people were wearing Tommy, where people were getting into Tommy and stuff like that, I loved that. This one was my signature scent in high school. I mean, I wore this out. I remember putting this, like, drowning myself, because, you know, I didn't know back then. You know, I was just a junior collector back then, you know. I didn't know. I drowned myself with this stuff and just drenched my polo shirts, because I still wore polo shirts. Sorry. I still wore polo shirts back then, you know. So yeah, I would wash those, I would put those in, I would, you know, do laundry and stuff like that, and they would still be there, man. It's awesome. So, Hugo Boss comes in at number 2, and in my opinion, still performs and is still a really good fragrance, man. Still a really good fragrance even to this day. So Hugo Boss Man by Hugo Boss. Okay. Coming in at number 1, and I have to watch out because it makes a really awesome, a really blinding glow in the lights, man. So I won't have the box there. Hugo Boss Bottled, also known as Boss Bottled number 6. Shoot. To this day, this is my first date fragrance. I wear this on a first date. I wear this if I'm going to dinner, if I'm going to, you know, meet for drinks or whatever, man. This is my go-to first date fragrance. And this one was released in 1998, the year that I graduated. So that's why it's kind of has a little special place in my heart, even to this day, man. Because I mean, this was the fragrance that was released when I graduated, man. You know. So yeah. Okay, that's the countdown. All of these fragrances are really good fragrances to have, like in high school and stuff like that. I mean, even to this day, even though they are from the 90s, they still perform, man, you know? I would suggest that for anybody in high school who's trying to make the second level movement from Axe spray to cologne, you know? In my opinion, Hugo Boss Man is the perfect, like, high school fragrance, you know, even though it was number 2 on this countdown. Okay, that's what I have for you right now. I do appreciate everybody who has been watching my videos and who has subscribed. I love you guys. You are my humbled crowd, you know. You make this really, really fun to do. You make these videos really fun to do. I love doing them, you know. And I'm the Humble Collector. Subscribe, like, and leave a comment, will you please? And I'll see you later. That's the truth, and I'm sticking to it.